Why LeBron James never been a part of a team that great? Why don't we look at any of his teams and be like, that might have been the greatest team of all time? Why he never we could go to Jordan and say he might have had the greatest team of all time. We can go to Bird and say he might have the greatest team of all time. We can go to Bill Russell and say he might have had the greatest team of all time. We can look at Shaq and Kobe. They're in the discussion of the greatest team of all time. We can look at the 86 Celtics. We can look at all these guys that are in that top 10. We can look at them and be like, they could have been the greatest team of all time. But not LeBron. We could look at Will Chamberlain and his Lakers. Like, man, that could have been the greatest team of all time. Especially if Elgin Baylor would have been healthy and didn't retire. They set the record originally. But not LeBron. Jordan has a better GOAT case because you can literally look at those teams in his 90s and say that 72 wins Bulls team could have been the greatest team of all time. Even the team the year after. But you can't say that. None of LeBron's teams. He's always underachieved. And it's a team sport. Team-wise, he's always underachieved. He got accolades. But what do the accolades matter if you don't have the team success to follow with it? You play to win the game. You don't play to win to collect accolades. Would anybody consider, if a dude won 7 MVPs but never won a championship, would he be the greatest player of all time? You can come up with excuses. He didn't have enough help. But what if he he recruited guys and they still lost? But he got 7 MVPs. But he averaged a triple-double for his whole career. Would he be the greatest player of all time? No, he would not. You're going to look at those failures. It doesn't make sense. You're supposed to win. We look at Tom Brady the way we do. Why? Because he won. We look at Joe Montana the way we do. Why? Because he won. When they had great teams around them, they did their thing. Tom Brady said he don't care that they went undefeated in the regular season. He wanted that Super Bowl. He not sitting there and be like, well, we went undefeated in the season though. I said records. Me and Randy Moss. What y'all talking about? The greatest team of all time. He's not going to call that the greatest team ever because they didn't get the job done. He has a winning mentality.